Twitter has now dropped government-funded media labels, but there doesn't seem to be much rhyme or reason behind it. So for example, PBS now has no checkmark, whereas the CBC checkmark labels it as a verified account. BBC has the same checkmark, but BBC World does not. Fox News, no checkmark. CNN, no checkmark. Bloomberg, checkmark. NPR, no checkmark. New York Times, no checkmark. So now remember, if you're a private organization, you still do have to pay for your checkmark, which explains Bloomberg and why CNN doesn't have one. They probably haven't paid for one. But what about BBC and the CBC? It seems as though that if you are funded partially by the government, but you do not have editorial control from the government, you get one of the gold checkmarks. Except that doesn't explain why PBS and NPR don't have the checkmarks. It seems like Elon Musk has decided to stop messing around with other countries and just mess with the US for now. Because RT, which is funded by the Russian government, has no checkmark. And they are also no longer labeled as state propaganda, which they are. So even if you think it's a good thing, it's still kind of a bad thing because Elon's going to be Elon and mess everything up. Just be thankful that you're not one of the astronauts going on one of his rockets.